What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Justine, and I'm back with another video. Hey, how y'all doing, my Mooka Buzz? Guys, I'm stressing. It's hot. Everything's sticking to me. I don't like it. Everything is just sticky. You know what? But I better get used to it. You feel me? Because I'm finna, live somewhere where it's going to be hot all the time. But it's hot, bitch. I had to go and get fucking, those screen things that you put in the window. Because I couldn't even open my window the last time I opened my window. It had a screen in it. I came home. My cat and the screen was out the window. I'm surprised Sassy ain't died. I was crying. Y'all should have seen me. I was going up and down the streets just crying. I was like, Sassy, bitch. Oh, my God. I'm finna sue. I'm suing. And then I was calling her name, and then I just heard meow. Like, it was a long meow, and I was like, oh, she trying to find me, baby. Keep going. I'm gonna follow this. And she was in the corner, because I live, like, on a busy road. She was on the corner, just in the corner, like, all scared and shit. I was like, oh, my baby. Oh, my God. But anyway, so, yeah, I got screens, extra screens, and then I got this little fan thing that's supposed to be blowing out cold air, but it's hot. I don't even understand. It ain't that bad. Nah, well, it's okay. I have an AC, but I don't want to put that shit in because the gnats be squeezing in. And then I'll be waking up, and then they be all in bed cuddled up with me, and I'm like, oh, I ain't invite you in here. All right, anyway, so I'm sorry for my little rant, guys. It's hot. It's fucking hot. Okay, so what to do for your first time, okay? All in all, that's what this video is about. Tips and tricks and just things to put your mind at ease because I already know, OOTD. Guys, I'm not wearing nothing crazy. I'm not. I got some numbers when I stepped outside, though. It's get a nigga season. Okay, but no, literally, I just got a tank top on and some shorts, baby. That's it. I have a fucking pinched nerve in my shoulder. If anybody knows how to make that shit go away, please let me know. Because it hurts when like, oh, wait, why is it not hurting now? Okay. All right, so anyway, what to do for your first time, tips and tricks. I also got some tea to spill at the end, so listen for that. All right, but all right, so first of all, know that the person that you are losing your virginity to, they are just as nervous, if not as nervous as you, right? And, okay, so I'm saying this if they're a virgin too. If they're not a virgin, I'm telling you right now, they're not going to be nervous. They're going to be excited. They're going to be excited. Oh, it is. And I'm just telling you the truth because I've had a lot of male friends in my life, okay? And, God, Jesus Christ. It taught me a lot of shit that I didn't want to know. So when a man takes your virginity, he sees it as an accomplishment. He sees it as like a score. He sees that as like, oh yeah, this bitch finna be obsessed with me forever. Cause I took her virginity. She gonna let me do whatever the fuck because I took her virginity. She gonna forgive me for a lot of shit because I took her virginity. I'm dead ass. I've heard men say that shit word for word. So, honestly, okay, take your time, right? Take your time and make sure, and just make sure it's with somebody that you care about and somebody that cares about you. If anybody is trying to pressure you into it, coerce you into it, make you feel guilty about not being ready, do not trust that person with your body. Do not. Do not. I'm telling you right the fuck now. Do not. That's not the person that you want to share this moment with. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a nigga that'll bend you over in the bathroom for your first time and he won't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you really need to, like, take your time and pick the right person. Another thing that I'm going to say, which is something that you might not want to hear, is you might not end up with that person forever. Realistically, when we lose our virginity, especially if it's to somebody that we love, it's just like, okay. It's like, okay, you know, I'm going to lose it to them. We're going to be together forever. He's going to be my only body. We're going to get married. That's never the case. It's really rare that happens. I'm not saying that it never happens, but it's rare that happens. And yo, there are women who have came out about their fucking story about how like their man was the only one that they've ever slept with, husband, wife, whatever, and they did not fucking work out. So now they don't even know where to go, what to start or whatever. So just keep that in mind. don't let nobody pressure you. Use protection. Yes, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Everybody's different. For me, like, it didn't really hurt as much as it did for like my friends, like other people, other stuff. Like, it didn't hurt that much for me. I lost mine to a boyfriend at the time. Nigga still wants me to this day. But anyway, and we broke my friend's bed. I knew I was freaky from the first time. Okay, anyway, so yeah. Thai iced tea. Go get one. It's good as fuck. Use protection. Yes, it's gonna hurt. Try to do it with somebody that you know loves you and that you know cares about you. Remember, if they are forcing you or rushing you or whatever the fuck, or just keep asking all the fucking time after you already gave your answer, that's somebody that does not respect you, your decisions, or your body. That is not someone worth losing your virginity to. It's really not. But yes, it's gonna hurt. Do not expect to be this sex guru for your first time. Like, baby, you don't have to know how to be the best throat goat. You don't have to know how to ride that great. You don't have to, no, okay? Like, that's really unrealistic, especially for your first time. I'm as experienced as I am, one, because I love watching porn. I have ever since I was younger. So that's why I like a porn star. Because that was my reference. That's what I used to teach me. Like, I would ask my mom questions and stuff, and she was open and honest about anything that I fucking asked her. She never gave I think that's another reason why I'm so comfortable with myself and my body and stuff like that. Because my mom wasn't weird about it. You know how, like, you talk with some parents about sex and stuff, and they sit there like, ugh, girl, ew, no, I don't want to have this conversation with you. And it's just like, well, who the fuck are they supposed to have it with? Like, you're their parents. You were supposed to be the first people to help. What the fuck? All you're doing is misguiding your kid already, because they're coming to you. Which you should feel good that they came to you, that they trust you enough, that they love you enough to come to you. You feel me? So, and then that's how people end up on my tutorials. Girl, it's okay. Ain't no shame in your game, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Also, another thing is, yes, it's gonna hurt. Make sure you use condoms. You don't have to be the best in bed. You don't have to know how to do everything. Like, again, I know everything that I know from porn and just experience. Like, I've been in a lot of long relationships, and that's where I learned a lot of shit. Like, when I reached my whole phase, I already knew everything that I know now. Like, I didn't learn shit during my whole phase, because I already knew. I was with one person. We were together all the time, just knocking boots. But anyway, just knocking boots. All right, but no, for real, like, so it's okay. You know what I mean? Another thing is, make sure it's special. You know what I'm saying? Because once you lose it, you cannot get that back. Okay, and just remember that they might not be your only body for forever, because sometimes men, they just want to explore and they're greedy. Shit, I want to explore too. Fuck, what am I going to do with one dick? I don't want that. I want a plethora of dick. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but anyway. All right. Now another thing is, make sure this person values you and cares about you and your body, because they are more likely to be gentle. They're more likely to take their time. Some of the things that you will experience after you lose it is some spotting or bleeding. That's okay. That's normal. Soreness, swelling, that's okay. That's normal. If you have any like sense or any itching or anything, pay attention to that, because maybe you're just allergic to latex or something of that sort. To properly clean yourself after, if God forbid the condom breaks and he finishes inside, you could just get like these things are called boric acid suppositories, and boom, you pop it in, and do not take it orally, and put like a panty liner in something. Don't have sex for like 8 hours or whatever. It's going to clean that out. If you notice that you did one treatment of it and it's still there, you may have to do 1 or 2 more for the scent to fully be gone. If after you're experiencing any itching or anything like that, or your pH balance gets thrown off, that can happen as well. It's okay. The same thing that I just said, the boric acid suppositories. Yeah. Listen, people be talking about like probiotics, prebiotics. That shit does not work, bro. For me, at least, that shit didn't do shit. It didn't make any difference in my vaginal health. Like, it's just basically the inside, you know. Stay hydrated, you know, fruits, water, that type of stuff. That's good for your vagina. And yeah, also another thing that is a side effect is a nigga switching up after you give him what he wants. That very much might happen. That might not happen. That is not always the case, but that does happen sometimes. Like he'll like switch up or act brand new. So at that point, my advice is to cut that nigga off, bitch. Girl, I'm telling you, sometimes niggas' heads be full. And again, this is not always the case. So please don't think about it like, oh my God, this is gonna happen. No, some men are not like that. Some men cherish your body just as much as you do. Some men don't want to pressure you. Some men don't feel like it's an accomplishment that they got your virginity. You know what I'm saying? Some men, that's boy shit, you know? So that's boy shit, okay? If a nigga's doing that, he's a boy, okay? Cool beans, baby. Don't feel ashamed about it or wanting to do it or wanting to be curious about it. You're not a hoe. You're not a slut. You're not none of those things. So get all those derogatory terms out of your motherfucking head. Men and society itself want women to be ashamed of sex. They want us to be ashamed of what comes natural. Which is so fucking, it's annoying. And I think it's just because a lot of women don't understand like the power that they have. Like, a nigga could call me all types of hoes, sluts, and everything. I'm just looking at him like, okay, and nigga, who are you that I have to hold your opinion about me above mine? Nobody. Oh, okay. You know, I think that every day. So don't let nobody slut shame you. Don't let nobody nothing, because everybody gonna get bent over at some point in their motherfucking life. Okay, baby? Okay, but you know what, just make sure you're clean down there. Make sure you take your time. Make sure you love him. Make sure it's worth it. And you know, sometimes they say like, oh, you never forget your first. There's genuinely some people who don't remember who their first was. So it's either they wasn't worth remembering or yeah. So if you want to know any other sexual things, like regular things like how to give oral, how to ride, how to, or just, you know, what to do, they're all on my page. I already have a bunch of videos like that, so just go look into them, okay? If you want to be a pro for your first time, if you want to be ready, if you want to be like, okay, girl, yeah, I'm ready to do this, that's all you gotta do. But I love you. There's no shame, baby. Just take your time, love yourself, and just give it to somebody who's a little bit deserving of it. You know, that's it. But yeah, it's kind of, guys, it's kind of simple. It's kind of simple. It really is. You know, basic head, you know, suck, you know, riding is up. Riding is simple. Up, down, that is simple. You feel me, girl? But you don't have to do all of that for your first time, by the way. If you just want to lay there and be a pillow princess, you do just that. Because it's going to be a little uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't hurt so bad to the point that, like, it ruins the first experience. No, it's not that bad. But, yeah, guys, and that's pretty much it. I love you, baby. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm gonna educate you, okay? Never gonna demean you. We're all people. We all have our urges, our wants, and our needs. Okay, but yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video, you know. Okay, now time for the tea. So tell me how, right? So I had to go to Walmart, right? Because I had to get like the screens and the fan and shit like that, right? And so I go to the gas station and I see this sexy ass nigga, like, oh my God. He's like a little bit darker than me. Pretty ass face. Like, not a flaw in his face. He had locks and like they were kind of like, you know, braided like back, like, you know how they do the thing, and he had like this red, oh my God, bro, he was fun. So I'm getting gas, he pulls up and we're looking at each other and I'm just like, yes, like the fuck. So He goes inside. I'm done pumping my gas. I go in my car, and then I see him come out, and he like goes to walk up to my car, but then he didn't. He like turned around. I was like, what? I was like, is he like nervous or some shit? Like, what's the problem? So then I open my door because y'all already know a bitch bold. I don't give a fuck. If I see something I want, I get it, and I'm gonna devour it. But anyway, so then he was like, oh no, he's like, I saw when he was looking at me, and I was like, I saw when he was looking at me, like. So we started talking and stuff. He lives down the street from me. I'm like, how come I never see fine shit? But anyway, he lives right down the street from me. He's, I think, like about to be 26. His birthday's in like a week or something. Our birthdays are close. He invited me to this like performance thingy that he's doing, and like, I think next weekend or something. This week, I don't know. And then like I told him like when my birthday was, he was like, what you doing for your birthday? He's like, wait, no. He's like, what are we doing for your birthday? I was like, oh, like whatever you want, baby. I know how it's gonna end though. But anyway, so we sat there. We were just chopping it up in the gas station, just like talking. He's mad sweet. Got a job. He was on his way to work. I was like, see, that's what I want. And I told him my job, and he was like, what? He's like, you're an influencer. I was like, yeah. He was like, and then he sent me like some of his music or whatever, and it was good. You know how niggas be sending you music and it sucked, and his was actually really good. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, we be texting. I'm gonna slut him out. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not playing, and he's close. No, this is not gonna be one of those things where I'm like, yeah, guys, never mind. No, I'm slutting him out. He is too fine. He's too gorgeous. He was just telling me how pretty I was. I was like, but anyway, and then I hugged him, right? And like, his nice body. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw you the fuck around. And he was like, huh? I was like, you heard me. He started like cheesing and shit. I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna take your soul. He doesn't even know. I love this. Like, men don't even know that they really just ran into the best body of their life. Like, they really ran into a throat goal. It's great. I love that for me. But anyway, so yeah, that was him. And then there was another fucking one. So he's gorgeous, Puerto Rican Dominican, right? And I saw him when I was leaving Walmart, and he was looking at me, and I was like, okay. So I just went to my car, and then somehow he found my car and was like by my window. I was like, you just walked into Walmart when I was leaving. How did you? But anyway, so then he was like getting a little too, it's like, he gave me his Instagram, and he was like all touchy. I unfollowed that nigga, no. He was all touchy, rubbing my shoulder, and he was like, oh, give me a kiss. I'm like, no, nigga, get out my fucking face. Get out my motherfucking face. Just easy. I don't like niggas like that. Like, we met 30 seconds ago. You want to kiss me? Now, we've all had a little bit of drunk nights in the club when we did it. You know what I'm saying? But we be drunk. I'm sober. It's daytime. Like, you're already too comfortable touching me, and I just got your Instagram, and you're rubbing, like, and it was like some creepy ass shit. I was like, oh no, baby. That just made your looks go down. Like, but yeah. I'm gonna slap the other one out. I'll let y'all know how that goes. And how good it is. I love the fact that he lives right there. I love that shit. Cause I was like, okay, so y'all already know I'm gonna have a little, whatever, over the summer. I was like, okay. I was like, send me fine shit. I'm ready. Universe, send me some fine shit that I can devour all summer. Give me it. And it's been answered. I'll let y'all know about that. And I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all in my next video.